Hey guys, welcome back to my podcast, Motivation Talks with SK. So, today we are talking about something that steals joy from so many of us, that is, comparison. It starts quietly. You look around people, you look at their profile pictures, their social media, their success, happiness, lifestyle, and suddenly you feel like you're behind. You look at your friends, your colleagues, even strangers, and a thought comes in, why am I not like them? But here's the truth: comparison is a thief. It steals your focus, your gratitude, and eventually your peace of mind, right? When you compare yourself to others, you're measuring your life with the wrong ruler. You don't see their struggles, the pain they've been through, their failures, their late nights, but you only see the highlight reel, never the full story. And when you judge yourself against that, you forget your own journey, your own pace, and your own worth. Okay? Let's assume there are two students, A and B, who are preparing for the same exam. Okay? Student A scores higher and student B feels like a failure. But what student B does not see is that student A had access to extra resources and even a personal tutor. That was the reason for the higher score. On the other hand, B managed everything on his or her own, balancing studies with part time work. Okay, so if student B looks at only the marks, it is totally unfair, right? Because the whole story is clear that both are strong in their own ways. Comparison wasn't even to begin with, right? That's how even life works. You never know the full story of the person you're even comparing yourself with. So, how do we break that? First, focus on your self growth. Ask yourself every single day, am I better than how I was yesterday? Because that's the only comparison that actually matters. Okay? Second, limit your triggers. If social media or looking at somebody, their profile picture makes you feel small, step back. Protect your own peace. Yeah? Third, celebrate others, but at the same time, don't diminish yourself. Because someone else's success doesn't mean you are a failure, right? And remember, life isn't a race, it's a beautiful journey, and everyone has their own timing. And fourth, last but not the least, and the most important, practice gratitude. Write down what you already have, what you appreciate, because that gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's meaningful, what you're blessed with. Okay? So remember, you're not here to live someone else's story, but to write your own peaceful journey. Okay? So never compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 20. Run your own race at your own pace. Okay? Because the only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday, right? Thank you for listening to my podcast. Was for all today. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who might need the reminder that they are enough exactly just as they are. Until next time, stay true, stay grateful, and never ever compare yourself with anybody. Okay? This is me signing off from SK.